Yeah. Okay, so everybody who's getting high has gotten high. Everybody who's going to have mic trouble has had mic trouble.
Oh, fuck you.
It's two books, one cup, the podcast you won't believe. Where two books enter and one book leaves. One winner, one cup, one loser, one cup, or something like that. Something like that. Something like that. Something like that.
So before I do my big intro, I'm going to quiz you guys. What happened last time?
I haven't finished editing the last episode, so I can't tell you.
None of these guys get that.
I met a big lady.
We met Bogdub.
We met Bogdub.
Who was part of the other party that we were supposed to be looking for.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
With Sir Bradford.
Led by
And then
Sir
there
Bradford.
was a battle between the Kobalds and the goblins.
Yes.
Those are two species. And then we went and intervened because of Meepo. And then we kicked their butts. And now we're going to go find a tree.
Yes. So you did manage to capture a goblin prisoner, and it might be wise to interrogate them. I'm also going to say that you guys were able to take a moment, long rest. If anybody has missing health or missing spell slots or anything like that, you can bring them back.
Yeah.
And now I'll do my. We'll say that you guys were, if you needed to sleep, you slept on some wherever you were for the party. Bogdub, you haven't hung out with these particular kobolds before, but they can get you a cot or something. It's going to be woefully inadequate to your size. But
I'll just sleep on four, right next to each other.
yeah. They've lost that many people, so they're available. Okay, so now I think I'm ready to do my intro. So this is another episode of House Nuzzle and the Quest for the Cup. It's not what they're called. They're called the D&D episodes, but the real fans know. And
Are you judging how I label our podcasts when I upload them?
just a little. And
No, son of a...
I am joined, of course, by Glenn and Gertie Nuzzles of this very Nuzzle House podcast, playing Graucus Wigglebrand and Silverbog, respectively.
Interesting to note, we are podcasting's first married couple.
That's true, actually.
It's so
They
romantic.
were doing it before we were shy.
Oh, why she looks so confused?
I was like, I'm a married couple that podcasts.
I
Don't you steal my valor. But speaking of shy, shy with a Y, Shy is of the Words About Occult Books podcast and is playing Figs Dangle. And we're joined by special guest, Chantel of the Unsighted podcast and the They're the Same Picture podcast, playing Bogdub. No relation to Silverbog.
All the bogs are
That we
here.
know of.
And of course, Elton of the Elton Reads a Book a Week podcast, playing Eltro Lector. Oh my God, Elton's dead.
Oh no!
Eltro Lector Librorum. You guys woke up. You're getting up from your long rest. Everything looks good. You look over, just bloody foam is coming up from Eltro Lector Librorum's mouth,
He just melted.
and he is to all appearances dead,
I took him
having
long
died
Based on the
peacefully.
foam? Sure.
Well, not peacefully. It obviously was not peaceful. You can see signs.
He wasn't a
like he was
peaceful
clawing at his
person.
throat. But
No, he wasn't.
no, he's dead. He's dead now.
Wow, that was your secret when he was saying, sorry guys, I can't make it for this episode, you're like, I got something up my sleeve. Can I talk to you about it on the side? He goes, sure. And then that was it. I'm like, I guess we're still recording. And I love that you call him on the phone. You're just like, so I'm going to kill your character. You're done.
We talked about it.
Like, that's crazy enough. It just might work.
We talked about it. Would anybody like to, like, I don't know, check him or anything like that?
I guess I'll start scooping up the bloody foam and crying as it pours out between my fingers.
Okay, that's it's a bold choice. You don't know if he's contagious.
Can I look for a pulse with my paw?
Yeah. So give me a medicine check.
$12.
12. No pulse. Though he's like clammier than a corpse, you would think.
So he's just resting.
There's a moistness.
This is just how he sleeps. We just never notice.
But he's just been moist.
Blackout drunk.
As you're checking his pulse, like you grab the wrist, a note falls out of his sleeve. And if you pick it up, if you would like to read it, I'll read it to you.
Does it just say, I think I'm dying? Okay, read it to me.
Imagine I'm Elton.
Yeah.
If you're reading this, I've got dibs on the cup. This is non-negotiable. In every iteration throughout the known and or unknown universe, so let it be written, so let it be done, suckers.
Elton wrote this, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Like, for real, you made him write it?
Yes, he wrote it.
Can we burn it?
Can you burn it?
Yeah. Can we put it in his own corpse mouth and make him swallow it?
Yeah.
Make him like a golem. You got to tuck it in his mouth, and then he
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
becomes a cup-seeking missile.
Yeah. You could do that. Do you want to like close his eyelids or anything? He's wide. He's staring.
No, that doesn't work. You got to glue those suckers shut.
Ooh, I kind of want to
Just
prop
leave him
him
alone.
up so that anyone that walks in the door just sees him staring at you
What if we
directly
took a
as soon
piece
as
of
they open
Taylor
the door.
ham, cut it
Can I
in
do
half,
that?
put 'em over
We
his
going to
eyes?
Bernie's him?
Yeah, we can have Bernie's him.
Shy, I didn't hear what you said. You're too far from the mic.
No, I said it quietly, kind of, because I didn't know how it would sound actually. What if we took a piece of Taylor ham, cut it in half, and put one half on each eyelid to, like, grease it shut?
To grease it shut.
I love that you're doing a
Very
callback.
respectful of the corpse. I second that motion.
Can we also paint eyeballs on it? Kind of like Always
Yeah, it could be
Sunny,
like those
where the one
coins
guy gets his
they
eye blown
put
out,
on,
so he paints an eye on it.
Yeah.
We're gonna paint
See,
eyeballs
okay.
on the Taylor ham that we used to.
Yeah, you do a
Yep, exactly.
tasteful Taylor ham. Taylor ham on the eyelids. And
I will give up a piece of Taylor ham.
I will give up the other piece of Taylor ham, and then we'll both somberly put them on his eyes. And then paint eyeballs on him.
okay. So the kobolds are the kobolds and your goblin prisoner watch with fascination as they see the rituals of the surface. It's unusual for them to get a glimpse into this aspect of surface life, so they just try to keep their distance and respect your mourning.
We got to do a lot. Sorry, we got to do a lot of Midwestern, like at a funeral. Oh, it looks so natural. They did such a great job. Like, you got to say that kind of
It's the
stuff.
Taylor
as we try.
ham. Yeah.
He never looks so healthy.
He's so natural. He
Barely
looks so
tell.
alive. He looks so happy.
Yeah.
He
The
would have loved
foam's
it.
still just like coming out.
Yeah.
He's been
He looks
weakened at
better than he
Bernie's
did when
into
he
a
was
sit-in
alive.
position. Yeah.
Oh god, this is what he looked like when he was normal? Wow.
So yeah, that's unfortunate, and maybe when you get done with the mission, you could come back and bury him, or not. But we'll see.
Wow,
So-
that happened.
The kobolds have offered to show you to where this tree is. Now it's in goblin territory where you'll have to go. They're willing to take you, but it might be wise to interrogate your prisoner first. Now this was a goblin boss you guys captured. a little bit bigger than your average goblin, probably like close to 5 feet tall, very well muscled.
Well muscled. I like.
Yeah, you guys
I
have.
wish
They
my
have
wife
them-
would describe me that way.
I prefer the physique of this goblin.
You just got to get your goblin on.
Yeah.
So
I know.
You
Next
guys
time
ever
I'm
heard of a
going
mind
to the
goblin?
bathroom and she.
The green goblin? What? When you don't wash your wiener for 3 weeks?
Oh
Goodness.
God!
The green goblin? That green goblin?
There's like a paperclip stuck to it and stuff. He's like the Green Goblin's back.
Bunch of crumbs.
Okay, so you're a prisoner, and he is tied to a chair. Now you could interrogate him here in front of the group. You could take him into a chamber if you plan on like roughing him up. There's really no human rights laws around here, so you could do whatever you want.
Well, I think we should ask nicely first. That should be priority number 1.
Yes, whatever she says.
Priority number 2
Locked up,
is
dude.
tickle until he
goblin?
pees.
Do I speak goblin? Nope.
That's a fetish, Gracchus.
Figs,
I do.
Figs speaks goblin and would do anything for Bogdub.
I
Is
would.
what I'm hearing.
Oh.
This is my emo buddy.
Yeah.
Princess, do you want me to tickle his feet?
Princess, would it please you if I tickle his feet?
My please.
Why are you doing that voice again? So Gertie was singing songs in the kitchen while she's putting stuff away and getting dinner going and stuff. And then Gertie's like singing these like songs in that weird voice. And then I started acting like it was a commercial. I'm like, you can get all the greatest hits from Gertie. You can even get the Christmas classics like Oh Holy Night. That you go, Oh Holy Night. It just kept singing.
I was committed to the bit.
Yeah, you were.
You set me up.
I've heard, baby, it's Christmas.
Yeah, yo, have you heard our Christmas album?
If you
Oh,
heard
I've
our
heard your
Christmas
Christmas
album, this
album.
is nothing new. Yeah.
I'm flattered.
Yeah.
Everyone
great
knows
album.
that I'm an accomplished vocalist.
A classic.
Yeah.
So what would you like to do? How would you ask him nicely?
Are you asking me or Figs?
Both of you. I mean, Figs is going to translate. Now, Figs, it's going to be up to you if you want to translate accurately.
Yeah.
But let's see what Bogdub has to say.
We don't want to hurt you. We just want to go to the tree. How do we get there with the least amount of goblins trying to attack us?
Okay, now Figs, how would you translate that?
Here it goes. This is going to be good. Hey, penis.
If you want to live, you'll take us to the tree, and you'll take us in a way that your friends won't find us. Because that's what the princess wants.
Great
Okay.
job, friend. I assume.
So
Translated accurately,
It's
my
so
love.
cool that you know language.
I'm gonna do an interesting series of checks here. I guess I'm gonna make. What's better for you, Bogdub? Persuasion or intimidation?
I'm assuming persuasion, but let's see. It's surprisingly intimidation by like a lot.
Then you're rolling intimidation. You don't mean to be intimidating, but you said the words, and this little one is translating for you, so he assumes the threat came from you.
That's a 12.
Okay, let's see what he can do about that. Nope. Okay, so he is sufficiently intimidated, and he's just like he looks at you. He's like, this. He says this in Goblin. He's like, my quarterly review is gonna suck. And he's like, everything.
Goblins are a slave to.
He's like, everything has been just a nightmare since Dern took over and that druid came.
Yeah, that darn druid.
And he's like, maybe we can help each other.
I'm listening.
I have no idea what he's saying, but
Yeah, are
I
you
am
going to
nodding.
translate?
Nodding and smiling.
Not yet.
Not yet?
I don't have any information, really.
Okay, so he said maybe we can help each other. What do you think?
I'm willing to listen, because obviously he's not going anywhere.
Look, I didn't even want to come on this raid. I feel like we've lost the vision of what a goblin raiding party was supposed to be. Bellex talking about his IPO coming soon and how, everybody's going to want a piece of Apple Corporation. And I'm just like, I don't even know what these words mean. I used to, go out and raid villages. We'd kill the men, we'd take the livestock, and everything was simple. You knew where you stood. But now it's like quarterly reviews and year-end ratings, and I have to attend the morning stand-up. It's like, oh, how many kobolds did you kill today? Do you have the story points to take on another mission? And I'm just like, everything was so much better when we were under Grenell, our shaman witch, who just told us Maglubiet's will, and we did it. We'd kill the men, we'd take the cattle, easy as all that. So if you could, there's a faction, is what I'm telling you. I'm not the only one that feels this way. There's a lot of people here who would be open to change of leadership.
Well,
do you speak Goblin?
Can I step in? Does Meepo speak Goblin?
Does Meepo speak Goblin?
Ooh, great question.
Silverbog speaks Goblin.
Silverbog speaks Goblin?
Silverbog's been standing in the back, strangely understanding everything going on, like, yes.
Yeah, and just playing dumb. Just going like, what's being said? Okay, so I like to imagine either Figs or Silverbog has translated this for us. Then I will go to Silverbog and say, Silverbog, do me a favor. Pull on my thumb, and every time you pull on my thumb, I will open my mouth. So it's like a mannequin. You pull on the thumb, I open my mouth. You let go of the thumb, I close my mouth. You say out loud this line, but it'll look like I'm saying it because you're making me open and close my mouth by pulling on my thumb. I want Silverbog to say, but it looks like I said it. Sounds like you need a union. Do it.
Do you agree to that?
I pull on his finger and I look at the goblin and I say, I'm pulling on his thumb like a teat, and I say, is Grenell still alive?
No, talk about a union. God damn it!
You don't know that.
I don't know. I don't know. God damn it.
Okay. I want performance checks from both of you, and it would be bad to get less than 10.
Performance checks. It's got a +3.
Oh. Nope. 0.
I got 13. A dirty 13. Well.
Okay. So the timing was a bit off.
So it doesn't look like I said it. Damn it.
You were given like an Oscar award-winning facial performance. But it looked like a bad Godzilla dub.
God damn it.
And I do think the goblin sort of saw what was being attempted there. So he does not believe you speak Goblin, Graucus, but he will answer the question because he's just like he's done. He was already on a pip. This was
verbal warning, written warning.
Yeah, it's close to the end. So, he said she's still alive, but she won't help us while Dern lives.
So then I turn to Silverbog and say, so he wants to start a union? And then what does Silverbog say? I am a liar?
I say yes, but we might not have a union leader yet to rally them.
So I'm going to pull out some of my pamphlets and I'm going to hand them to the goblin.
The goblin
Some
that
of my
hates
union pamphlet.
capitalism.
The goblin that's
goblin
hands
that's been
are tied
complaining
behind its
about
back.
capitalism.
He's going to love the idea of a union.
Yeah, he's like,
It's just like he just plops on his lap like, what do I do with this?
I need to check something here. I don't know if he can read.
I was gonna say, is the goblin literate?
oh,
I was also thinking it's in the wrong language,
Yeah.
but the pamphlets
But
usually
is it
they
in
understand
common? Yeah.
that a lot of people aren't able to read, and so they it's a lot of pictures.
I'll tell you what. Describe
There's a picture.
describe the pictures in the pamphlet about starting a union.
Okay.
And I will let you make a roll.
Oh, the first picture shows a bunch of people on like lower, like walking, but on their shoulders is a giant throne with a CEO on it, and he's wearing a suit, or whatever for the time period in this fake world that would be a suit, so that they're carrying him, and then it shows like a guy going like shaking his finger, like nope, that's not good, and then it shows all of the people crowding around the CEO and forcing him to give them money and reasonable hours. Like they'll show a clock and stuff. And then after that, it shows all of the people giving a thumbs up. And then it just says on the bottom, union in multiple languages.
Does a thumbs up translate into goblin culture?
That's a great question.
That's a good point.
Or
Well, it's
is
kind of like
it
the multiple
something
languages.
really
Maybe then it's
offensive?
multiple pictures. Like maybe goblins, like if they have an erection, it means that they approve of something. So it's like there's multiple pictures to show that they like what's happening.
The hardest thing to do is watch.
Sorry.
So I'm gonna
What was? Oh, okay. Are you watching a video about unions?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you can make me a check. Now you do also have this. This could be a little risky. You have a cantrip called Friends, where you can magically sort of charm someone.
Mm-hmm.
But the
Now,
second that ends, they become unbelievably violent towards you.
Well, when that ends, they'll just know that they were. They'll just know that they were charmed.
I like my
Oh.
version better.
Yeah.
They might react
The
violently,
resentment,
but
violent
but
resentment.
realistically, they just know that you charmed them.
Oh, okay. So this isn't persuasion
You
because it's
can
the
make a
pamphlet doing all the
persuasion
work
check.
here. Right.
But if you use Friends and you succeed with Friends, I would just let this pass.
Oh, let it pass like I didn't offend him, or that he'll actually join a union and help us.
He'll go along with the union if you succeed with Friends. But you can also make a persuasion check to see if he'll go along with it.
Oh. I guess we'll try Friends because that's what you want.
I don't want it. I'm just reminding you of your spells because you forget your spells.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point. I don't know what to click on. I click on Friends, it pops up a window, and I don't know what to do to do a roll of any type.
Okay, so if you're choosing to use Friends, I need to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Which
Starting
for
this relationship
you,
on a falsehood.
for you, actually, that's
Bogdip does not
pretty
approve.
good. I have to beat a.
I have a 13 Wisdom.
No,
I got a 10-foot range.
I have to beat your charisma. I have to beat a 15. So
Mine says 17.
It is your charisma bonus, so the +3. It's 8 plus proficiency plus charisma. So I actually have to beat a 13. But he's not super wise. So
Sweet. He's dumb as shit, and I love
I
people
love
like
the
that.
uneducated.
he rolled a 3.
Sounds like someone's going to be carrying my purse for the rest of the evening.
So he's looking at this literature you've handed him.
Mm-hmm.
And he sees it, and he's like, you can see him looking at the picture. He's like, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Collective bargaining wins again.
And he looks at Silverbug or Figs Dangle. There's really only 2 people in the room who know exactly what's going on right now. He's like, You're saying we could do this?
Yeah.
I also hand him a pamphlet that just has different pictures of different ways that cultures say yes, nodding the head, another phallus erect.
And he'll give you a quick.
Oh,
His
that's
hands
how
are
they
tied
do
behind
it.
his
I don't think
back.
that's in a pamphlet, but okay.
Yeah. No, so
Imagine
well,
if
his
you just
hands
made
are
like
tied.
a really obscene gesture and the listeners can see.
He just goes, and that means yes, I agree.
That means, yeah, I pleasantly agree to your proposal. So he's in, and he says he thinks Grenell will be convinced by this, that this looks like a goblin warband. This is the egalitarian collective spirit. It's closer to nature. It's how things were meant to be.
I turn around to Graucus and I say, he's just told me that the people that are running his little group now are union busters. This is how it used to be.
You could just make up part of the story on your own. Can I do that too?
Yeah, no, see, I'm translating.
Oh, because I was going to say, like, my character suddenly has wings. I can do anything I want. I can fly and kill.
No, I think that's fair to say, is that he did imply that, like, he views that this union is
This onion.
how things used to be. He thinks this resembles a goblin warband based on your pictures,
Okay.
where everyone was equal.
And
And we had a say, and we followed somebody who stood for our rights, and we each shared equally in the fruits.
I just
of our
kind of
labor.
put my hand on his head, and I'm just like, Graucus, he wants to be a part of your union. So can we just do this?
I love that everyone tried to not talk about the union with him, but I still got through anyways, and now he's doing it. This union thing is really working out in this game more than I thought it would.
Now, I'm going to allow, this isn't quite how Friends works, but I'm going to allow you to keep him charmed as long as you choose to concentrate on the spell. If you do anything else that requires concentration, or if you get hit, you may, if you do anything else that requires concentration, the charm is over. If you get hit, you'll have to roll a saving throw to see if you can maintain your concentration.
Okay. So he'll snap out of it and just go, dues? Why the fuck would I pay dues? And then
he will, yeah, he'll start to realize there's some downsides. Maybe.
Yeah, right, okay.
But you could, in talking to him, I think he would agree to get you a meeting with Grenell. And he can at least get you far enough into goblin territory without a fight that you could talk to her. And would anybody else like to ask any other questions of him?
I would like
What
to
does he know
ask
about
if he's
this?
hungry.
Why are you so nice to him?
Would someone translate?
Because he's had a
Would
hard
you-
day, okay?
Ah,
Would
for
you like a
Christ's
piece of
sake.
Taylor ham?
And he's very hungry. He hasn't eaten in a
Here,
day because
have this Taylor ham.
he's on a performance.
Take it off the corpse's eyes. Do you want this?
No, I'm giving my one last piece away because I'm absolutely disgusted by it.
It's fine.
It's a delicacy.
He would you untie his hands, or are you just
Yeah,
gonna
I'll untie his hands because I don't want to touch this and feed it to him.
okay? So he'll loves it.
I'm glad you like it, pal.
It's the best thing he's ever had. He's like, I haven't eaten in 3 days because of my performance improvement plan. So yeah, this is amazing.
Wow, he's gobbling that up.
Yeah.
Little play on words. That's a lot of fun. That's a lot of fun. I don't want to give away any of my rations, but I will hand him one of my multiple torches and then just like stare at him like, make a face like this is symbolic of collective bargaining or something. And then hopefully he'll feel like I did something nice for him.
Yeah, give me a what would you want to roll to see if you can communicate that non-verbally?
Athletics? I don't know. Sleight of hand?
I would allow performance, persuasion,
Deception.
I was going to say deception. Let's do deception. I got a +5 for that.
There you
go. I got
Hell
25.
yeah.
Yeah. And so I'm really bonding with this guy. Like, you are part of the club.
He is charmed to hell.
Okay, so what exactly do you want to get from this?
Collecting boys?
This is just a... So we will talk about that.
We'll talk about that.
You want him to understand this as a symbol of collective bargaining.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Like, I'm not just giving him food. I'm giving him power. I don't know what I'm trying to give him. I don't know what the symbolism would be, but I'm being lazy.
I think he's going to see it as a symbol of, like, this will bring the fires of destruction back to the human villages that we used to raid.
Okay, whatever he wants. I was going to say, like, bringing, like, knowledge or, like, but whatever, the fires of human destruction. Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys don't know that happened. That was just a moment that passed between. You don't know what the torch symbolizes.
I don't know.
You just see
they grazed fingers as
you could kind of see though that they had like a weird understanding.
As we graze fingers, I go like that real quick.
Exactly. You have my Taylor ham and my symbol of collective bargaining and my pre-baked potato.
If you give him,
yeah, well, I'm not gonna give him a raw potato.
If you give him, are you giving him a pre-baked potato?
Yeah, I'll give him a potato.
Okay, he will devour the potato as well. If it was wrapped in any kind of foil, he ate that too.
Just its own skin,
as God intended. So, yeah, he devours the potato. He's 100% on your side. When do you want to leave?
Can we ask about the druid?
Yeah. Yeah. Is there anything in particular you want to know, or do you just want to whatever he can tell you?
What's the story of the druid?
Yeah, everything he can tell us.
Yeah.
Oh God, guys. So like a couple years back, this druid, his name is Belek, shows up. He's a human. And I'm like, why are we being led by a human? That's my first question. We eat these guys. No, I mean, we don't eat them. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't eat them, but like we kind of eat them. And so, so I'm like, why are we being led by a human? But he comes down. He's got there's this tree down there. It's a spooky tree. Sometimes it like whispers to you in your dreams. And he looks at figs, like maybe you understand. And none of us really knew what to do with it. Like we would stay clear of it. But he came down there, and he gets it to start growing these apples. In the summer solstice, there's a red apple. The winter solstice, there's a white apple. The red apple, it's good for health or whatever. Not that I know. And the white apple, it's a deadly, deadly poison. And he sells them both, presumably to other humans. They're savages, these humans. And they, he's selling it at an exorbitant price. And he's looking at ways to like try to take like cuttings of the tree and like grow more trees so he can have more apples so that he can, scale up production or whatever the hell he talks about. And it's like, we're all supposed to be like, when we're not raiding, which we never do anymore. And if we do, we don't get to keep it.
I love you just descend into complaining. Telling the story.
He's perfect for our group.
And he's like, so he's been trying to plant these little cuttings so he could get more apples. But the problem is, every time you plant one of these cuttings, it eventually gets up, walks away. Sometimes it tries to kill you. And so we've been doing that. He thinks now maybe the key is going to be like human sacrifice. Because this is another thing humans do. They sacrifice other humans. And I'm the bad guy. So he got this guy, Sir Blah Blah, and some wizard, and so he's strapped them to the tree. He's going to try to make other trees out of them.
Whoa, what?
And then that'll triple production. And then he's thinking once we triple production.
I stopped paying attention for a little bit until you said something about people being strapped to the tree.
Yeah, so like what he does is he cuts like a hole in the trunk, and like this blood red sap flows out, and he stuffs a human in there.
Oh, okay.
And after a couple of days, they turn into a slave to the tree. And he's thinking eventually, so I've heard that the original tree was from like a vampire god or something that got staked, and then the tree grew out of the stake. And now, so he's thinking maybe if he gets these tree whites and he stakes them, he gets another tree, and then he's going to do some public offering on the stock exchange.
All right, we're gonna.
I'm gonna grab Silverbog and say, "Hey, pull my thumb again. I want to ask. You said Sir Blah Blah. Is Sir Blah Blah Sir Bradford?
You don't know what he said.
At some point, someone's translating. So I have to wait.
When you say Sir Bradford in the common tongue, he's like, "That's it."
Oh,
Ha ha! Look at me with my notes, and I'm paying attention to the goddamn story.
So we're just gonna. I'm just gonna start gathering my things, and if he feels like he wants to continue talking, they can keep talking. But I think it's important that we start heading out as well, because that sounds like bad news bears.
Is Sir Blah Blah? Well, I can't ask unless Silverbog pulls my thumb and makes me look like I'm talking. Is Sir Blah Blah dead? What happened in the end?
I just whipped my head over. It's like he's probably dead.
So, if somebody want to translate that,
dead. He's close.
I give him like a brief synopsis of like actually of like what was being said, including all the stuff that I tried not to pay attention for. And
so if you ask the question, he'll say, "Well, he's not dead, but he is in the tree."
We need to go save my best friend, Brad.
It's literally Bogdub's best friend. I know.
Quintus' his best friend. We gotta go. Come on, guys.
Hey guys,
this guy.
That's my best friend. Takes her huge fingers and pulls him out of the tree.
I don't really understand what's going on here, but I think Sir Brad is to me what Gracchus is to Meepo.
Don't make my relationship
figure?
with my boy part of this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
is the goblin gonna try to kill Meepo, or vice versa?
Yeah, Meepo's very quiet during this whole thing.
Meepo doesn't speak Goblin. I think Meepo's been sort of like checking in on his people and everything, and he's ready to help you guys finish this whenever you're ready to leave. But he hasn't been super paying attention to the prisoner.
Will the kobolds give us? Oh, sorry.
Sorry. I was trying to remember what the initial question was. Is he going to attack Meepo? No. He's 100% on your side. Whatever you guys want to do, he kind of. You get the impression that like it could be a temporary alliance thing. Like things aren't cool with the Kobalds forever, but he wants rid of this druid pretty bad.
You know, ever since Elton died, Meepo's life is not in danger as much as normal, and I kind of like that. Like we're having like a peaceful, like people seem to accept Meepo. He's over there like farting and picking his nose, and no one's criticizing him.
That's what kids do.
The camera cuts to Elton's corpse with the Taylor ham eyelids and the foam coming out of his mouth, and it's like there's some kobolds like playing with the ropes you guys hooked up. So it's like he's pointing at the door now, and
I love it. That's hilarious. Well, should we? Okay,
will the
we're going.
Kobolds give us any troops? Do they have anyone to spare?
Probably not.
Goblins.
The kobolds.
The kobolds.
The goblins are going to help us.
You can tell you what. You can ask Eustrael. She was sort of like their leader.
Yeah, I don't want to see her again.
Give me a pitch and a persuasion check.
Ouch.
Can you guys do it? I mean, I've already like flirted with her a lot, and she fell in love with me. But like, I have no
16?
intention of getting a relationship with her. So I kind of want to have space.
I will say, it's time to put your hatred your race hatred. Your
It's time to end. We're ending a race war
to end
today.
the race war.
Yeah.
We're here for the same purpose. We can all live peacefully if we take out Bellic. Do you have any warriors to spare?
With your 16, she is going to say, I think you're right. I think it is time for this to end, for Bellic to go. She is going to snap her fingers, and I am going to roll a d4. And I might regret this. Okay, I'm not going to regret it too much. She is going to give you... she snaps her fingers, and then sort of from the ceiling, you hadn't noticed this before. These are like the reserve troops. They're their last thing that even the goblins didn't know about. Winged kobolds descend.
Son of a bitch.
Oh my god, it's like
Kid
flying
doesn't have
it's like
wings.
flying ants. Get it out of my face.
These are winged kobolds, and Meepo is even shocked that she's sending the winged kobolds with you. And Meepo is like, winged Urds! She's sending the Urds! They're blessed by the great dragon Tiamat. Now, if anybody wants to roll a religion check,
I have a +5 in religion.
they're blessed by the great
That's a
dragon
21.
Tiamat.
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
I just kind of freeze. Like, did you excuse me? What'd you say?
Tiamat's the god of evil dragons.
Yeah,
But they're kobolds, they don't.
it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
And if you talk to Meepo about it, like, and Shy, with your high score there, they're winged kobolds are a thing. The kobolds believe they're blessed by Tiamat, but that could be superstition.
God, I hope so.
They're just inbred.
The recessive trait that comes out in inbreeding is growing
This
wings.
is when,
Man, I
when,
wish that
parents
happened
and
to
cousins.
humans.
when a kobold becomes an X-Man, this is what happens.
So I don't like any of this. I'm standing behind the flesh wall that is Bogdub to try and like not let the queen lady see me, because I don't want to keep this flirtation going. Like, I want to be done.
So
And so I kind of reach my
Trying
hand out to
ghost her in the
Meepo.
same room.
A little bit of ghosting her in the same room, and then I reach out to Meepo. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Stop talking. You're drawing attention to me behind the big Bogdub.
so Yusrael will say, follow the druid's orders and bring glory to the kobolds. So they'll listen to you. These two winged kobolds, they're...
Fuck yeah. Druid v. Druid. Let's do it.
Sweet.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Damn
It's a
hippie.
coup.
So are we getting the fuck out of the room? Like, I'll walk backwards as Bogdub walks out of the room so I don't have to get seen.
Okay.
Meepo looks up at you and for the first time realizes that you're just a person too.
I don't know if it's the first time.
No,
It tempers his adoration just a bit. He realizes, oh,
No.
my dad's
You-
also a person. He
No,
doesn't
you know what?
everything.
What turns that off and turns it around where he worships me again? Big speeches that I came up with last night as I was doing computer shit. Because Jackie and I drank a lot last night, and oh boy, did I get drunk! And then I just stayed. When she went to bed, I stayed up and just did like downloading stuff. And I came across some music where I thought the lyrics were good for this game.
You know what's so funny is
Don't give it away.
I wonder, well, no, the problem is I was thinking about it, and that we've already done that, which is extra funny, and I don't know if Ben can work it in.
Well, I'm going to turn to Meepo because I can see the disappointment on his face. And I'm like, oh, God, I got to give a dad speech. I got to give like an important dad speech where I make him
Recite
feel
the
important.
ancient texts. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I turn to Meepo because I can see that he sees me as a normal person right now. And he's like kind of disappointed in how weak I look. And I say, son, when you grow up, Would you be the savior of the broken? Huh? The beaten and the damned?
You looked it up.
Yep. Will you defeat them, the demons and all the non-believers, the plans that they've made? Because one day I'll leave you a phantom. And I'll just stop there.
I walk up to him and I'm just kind of like, we're the same size, aren't we? We're both gnomes.
You're the same size. You're the same species.
Good, because I've been wanting
You're
to
just
grab
younger
him
than
by his shirt collar this whole time. Like, don't you cite my holy text.
Those are our words.
How did you get in my book, you bastard?
And as you're doing that, I'm still like shaking, and I'm like, "It leads you in the summer to join the Black Parade."
And Meepo's very confused.
Yeah, but he thinks I'm cool now because I made a really important speech that sounds really like I don't know, dramatic. So
he
hopefully
said
that's
something
working
that somebody else thought was controversial, and he was like, "Yeah, my dad speaks his mind. Really, it's just he's
see?
quoting my holy text. You son of a."
You fought another dad at the community pool, and now he's like, yeah.
Which is the perfect place for us to take a break and listen to some commercials.
Hi, I'm Jim Backus, and I want to tell you about Lazy Boy recliner rockers. You know, Lazy Boy still makes chairs like they used to. And in recliner rockers, there is a difference. When people buy a chair, they want it to last a long time. And it will, if it's a Lazy Boy. The superior construction is one of the reasons Lazy Boy can provide a lifetime warranty on the mechanism. Yes, Lazy Boy builds chairs the best way they know how. Yes, Lazy Boy, there is a difference.
And we're back.
Wow, what a great product.
Great product.
You know, I think
So deflated.
well, it's just I think my grandfather died using one of those. So okay, so we're back. You guys, it was it's not the product's fault. My grandfather wasn't using it appropriately. I think you can imagine what he was doing, but it was it was just.
I'm gonna have to look hard for a product that fits into what could kill your grandpa now. Because I have to dig through all these old commercials that I saved up.
What would kill a grandpa?
So, your goblin companion, whose name is Sturl, by the way, not that you asked.
None of us asked. We didn't ask.
We don't care.
His last name Ling?
I have lengthy notes.
Oh.
Wow.
So yes, Sturl, he takes you to see Grenell. Grenell, as he told you, is a goblin shamaness who used to lead the tribe. She is sequestered in this small room on the lower level. And as you descend to the lower level, you've navigated your way through all of the goblins' halls, careful to avoid any patrols or guards. And you found a ladder in a small, it looks like a well, but it actually has a ladder built into it that allows you to descend, taking you to the tree level. And you actually see the cuttings, these mysterious like shrubs, and you see like a forest of them leading all the way up to, and you can even see it from here, as far away as you are. You're probably, I'd say almost a good half a mile from the tree, but you can see it towering above. And these little, I call them shrubs because they haven't grown very tall, but they look like miniature versions of the tree. And as you look at the bark, you're reminded of something. And I will tell you what, if anyone could tell me the monster it reminds you of, I'll give you inspiration.
Is
The
it
shrubs?
something we already encountered?
It is something you've already
Because I
encountered.
lost my notebook.
Oh, God.
Fair.
Oh, are
Can we
those-
Google real quick?
Is it those tiny tree things that we fought in the very beginning?
Yeah, do you remember what those
Yes.
are called?
The little twig guys. I forgot their names too.
I think I'll I think I'll give it to you.
Well, we all talked about it. Do we all get it?
You know what? I'll give each of you a point of inspiration.
It's not hard to massage the DM to get him to give you what you want.
They are twig blights.
Twig blades.
I will give each of you, including Bogdub. Bogdub wasn't here for that. You couldn't have known. Unless you listened to the show.
I mean, I listened to the episode, so I could have known. I just didn't.
Where does the inspiration go?
So, towards the top, next to your walking speed, there's a heroic inspiration thing that's usually blank. If you click on it, it'll give you a little sunrise on it.
It's true or false.
Hey,
Thing.
awesome.
So what this lets you do is if you, on I believe any D20 check, anytime you have to roll a D20, if you do not like the results, you can re-roll it.
But then you have to use that one.
Yeah.
And it's a one and done.
Yeah, and you get one. You can get it back. Heroic inspiration, normally it's a way for the DM to sort of reward you for playing your character well, or in this case, remembering stuff. There are...
That's a feat.
There are spells and abilities that'll give you heroic inspiration, but I'm choosing to give it to you for this. So...
because we remembered the twig blights.
Well, because this could factor into how you want to, like, navigate. Because no matter what you do, you're going to have to walk within
5
reaching
feet.
distance
Yeah.
of some of these. So I don't know how you would want to approach it, or if you'd want to...
Fire.
I made a reference to the Black Parade. Do I get more special points for being involved in the show and caring about the story? Or
No, you stole my holy text, you dickhead.
You can only have one heroic inspiration at a time, but who knows? Maybe you'll get to meet a vampire god, and maybe he'll be impressed with your knowledge of the holy texts.
if it just ends up being Elton, I'm going to get so mad.
When do I get cure disease? I plan on using it if I have to.
On Elton?
Yeah.
A little late.
Just to make him normal and boring.
I'm sure at this point he'll just turn into dust. Still probably a sentient talking pile of dust, but like at least the body will be gone.
I like that you do cure disease on him, and then all of a sudden he gets like a thick mustache and a really boring haircut.
He looks
and
like
he's
Ned
a little
Flanders.
collared shirt and like a tie. Yeah, just like a Flanders. He's like, "Hey guys, what's going on? Do you want to go to church with me?" We're like, "Ah, fuck, you made it boring."
Quick, somebody give him an STD.
Exactly. Somebody spray AIDS on him.
Use trials on it. All right. So before you now, south lies the tree. North lies your meeting with Grenell, the shaman. So how would you like to approach? So the goblin boss Sturl, he's like, I'm gonna go tell her you're coming in. Probably don't bring the kobolds in. I don't think that's gonna be a good idea. But yeah, figure out what you want to say and then come in. And so he's gonna walk in to the room, shut the door behind him. And you hear kind of raised voices. Would somebody like to make a perception check? If you'd like to try to like put your ear against the door, we could do that. I'd give you advantage.
I have a +5 perception.
I rolled a 1, but I have a -1 on perception, so nothing. It never happened.
I'll just blind roll and take whoever's highest.
I've got a 13.
Yeah.
I could
There you
roll,
go.
but I don't
16.
speak goblin, so I'm not going to understand even if I do here.
That would be so funny. Just make
Roll
noise.
it.
See
Yeah,
if we
just
can
we'll,
guess.
Yeah.
we'll see. So
It's kind of like if you have to
roll it.
recreate
Yeah.
like what someone's saying in French, but you don't know the French words, but it kind of sounds close. Like that'd be kind of fun for us.
That's funny. Yeah.
Crocus, you don't hear anything. You
That's
think it's oddly quiet in here.
Oh,
And everyone else, Bogdub, you hear raised voices. You can hear what sounds like the Sturl that you've known, so you kind of recognize his voice. He's like, and you hear, and those of you who speak Goblin, who rolled pretty well, Figs and Silverbog, you hear, I think we could rise up. I think we could take him down. I think we could get rid of Belloc. Are you fucking crazy? You're going to get us all killed.
I think we should go and help. I just kind of look up and like, what do you think?
And after a minute, the door opens and he's like, she's ready for you now.
Good. Great.
We're gonna have to offer Grenell something more than the concept of a union.
But do I know what was said? Because Figs and Silverbog we're all got our ears to the wall. And then I'm like, nothing. I hear nothing. There's stupid shit going on there. And Bogdub's like, I don't know, monkey talk. But then you two, are you going to tell us what was said? Or are we just going to charge in there?
From the noise. Well, oh no, you don't hear anything because you're imperceptive. I
have a creative mind.
I stroke your cheek. I say, "This is not the time." My paw drags against your cheek.
One
Silverbog, I gotta ask: are you in your like hybrid wolf form, or are you okay?
Yeah. Human
Editor Glenn, the last time I heard, you had the lower half as your bear and the upper half is just the person.
Now it's been creeping up to my neck. So neck down, wolf, head of a human.
With a human head.
That's unnerving.
Okay. Yeah, that's some Junji Ito shit.
I love you just run up with your little wolf body, stop, look around, then like burp with your human head, and then keep running.
So yeah, would you tell Gracchus what you heard?
Sounds like she doesn't want to, and I agree.
No, for Christ's sake.
I don't want
We're supposed to be a team. I get that you don't like me because I am very organized
we're also
with
not
my
telling
collective
Bogdan.
bargaining.
Now, I will tell you.
That is exactly why.
As you guys are hesitating, you hear, "Get in here!"
Okay.
In common.
Okay.
Fluent common.
Sounds like we all go.
Well, even I understand that.
As I'm walking into the room, I like lower myself to almost half height and do the like, "Hey, knock knock."
Yeah. So you walk in. There is Grenell, who has been sitting in here for quite some time. She has her the tools of her craft, bones and animal feet and all kinds of just herbs and organic matter and boiling cauldrons. She is you get a pretty witchy vibe from her. She's an older goblin woman, long gray hair, green skin, long ears, but the ears kind of have some chunks taken out of them. She's been around, and it does occur to you guys that you don't see a lot of old goblins. They tend to be a pretty warlike people, and so for one to have reached this age, she's probably some kind of powerful. She's flanked by two warriors who seem to be her bodyguards, and there's a little table and one little chair that would fit Gracchus or Figs. Bogdub, you're taking up the better part of an entire corner of the room.
Awesome.
And it's not super comfortable for Silverbog either. Though they are I'm going to say people are if you're a wolf with the head of a human, they're going to be immediately thrown off by that. So that could actually help your negotiations.
Do they clock the diaper?
Do they clock the diaper? You know what? Let's find out. Let's find out. She is not super wise, actually.
What do you want from that? Do you want sympathy? Like
The union thing might work, though.
She does not. She's like trying to look at your face, but anywhere but your eyes.
Oh, sweet. I could shit my pants right in front of her.
Yeah. What is she
And
going to
she would
do?
still be scared
She's
of
gonna be
me.
too embarrassed. Well, I'm going to
Hell
break
yeah.
the ice by saying, I see you also collect animal feet. Nice collection. Very beautiful. How long have you been doing this for with the animal feet?
Longer than you've been alive. You bring war. You bring war to my doorstep.
War was already
Okay.
won.
Well, I was just commenting on your trophy feet, but fine. Whatever. Let's talk serious. That's fine.
Are you not a warring people? Is this not just a good time? Huh?
I like the little bun on top of your head while you're doing this whole thing. It's adorable.
You're watching it move.
I'm
Yeah, kind of.
how she would respond
Very
to
expressive.
that.
Oh, Ben's
What
thinking.
would you have us do? It's a civil war. We lost.
We are prepared to help you with a coup.
And rearrange these feet. You've got them all gathered on one side of the room. You could really spread them out more.
And you
Kind
gotta
of even
dust
out
them.
the space. Yeah, and
This is
dust them.
disgusting.
There's like spider webs on the toes of these feet. And a couple of hooves. I don't know.
She'll be like,
There's
enough!
between the hooves.
Enough!
Spider webs on the hooves.
Get your hands off my feet. How would you help? Do you think you can kill Dern?
Darn right.
Darn right.
She's she looks at her bodyguards, and they're kind of like, give me an insight check, somebody.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, oh, I have a -1. I don't even want to bother rolling.
I got an 8.
Oh, Christ.
Somebody
I'll
else
do it.
roll.
I got 11, so it's 10.
17.
Oh, there you go.
Thank God.
Okay. Everybody else is like, everybody in the room has really fixated on the feet. Except
Now that you
Silverbug.
mention it.
Except Silverbug, who has remained on task. Silverbug, you notice that the bodyguards, they kind of want to fight. Like, they're kind of looking at her like, maybe we should. Like, she's like, we can't. Not while Dern lives. If Dern were to be killed, the leadership would come back to me.
Well, Bogged
Yes.
Up doesn't like violence, but Bogged Up does think from a utilitarian perspective. Dern dies probably for
Oh,
the
here we
best.
go. You know, there's a previous
Hell yeah.
episode that I edited, which is not up yet, where you basically get us to kill someone for you, and you're like, but I'm innocent. I don't want to hurt anybody. And then we gotta like drag their bodies around.
Delicate princess who doesn't need to get her hands dirty for anything. Relax.
Delicate princess.
Princess.
The princess makes a wonderful point.
I'm just
since
all
we
of
can-
them wearing the dumbest sunglasses.
Just so you can flip them down.
Yeah. I like to think we can do anything we want in this game because rules are just out the window. I'm going to pull. Oh, whoa, whoa. Ben just put cool sunglasses on while talking. What? Look how cool they are.
I didn't even see you pull those out. I love
How
how you
long
put
you-
them over your glasses.
Yeah. I got
We've been
sunglasses
playing
to
this
go over
game
my
for
glasses.
months. Have they just been sitting there and you just been waiting for the right time to pull them out? It's
Oh,
amazing.
They're always on my desk.
Wow. Holy shit. You should be smoking a cigarette and playing a saxophone at the exact same time.
Same time.
The best I can do is old-fashioned Japanese teacup.
Wow, whatever.
Same vibe.
Same vibe. Whatever.
No, so the way this goes.
Well, now your glasses look smaller and like meek compared to the giant sunglasses you put on your head just a second ago.
Okay, so the way this goes is
now your eyes look offensive. Can you do something about that? Can you pull them out? Just slowly tearing away more of your face.
So the way this goes is Grenell will not act until Dern is dead. But she will give you details of Dern's movements. Basically, the Grove is patrolled by Dern and his men. And he will approach very near to here within the hour. He will have a party of, let's see. Ooh, you're lucky. He will be traveling with a minimal accompaniment of only 3 goblins. But she warns you, each of them is as strong as Sturl.
Okay.
Yeah, balls.
So beefy.
What did Ben say earlier? Muscly?
Well muscled.
Well muscled.
Well muscled.
Yes. He is well muscled. A goblin boss, nothing larger than the average goblin. Well armed, well armored.
Does Dern enjoy a well muscled goblin?
Oh, his proclivities?
Are we writing?
Could we provide
fiction?
a honeypot?
This is where I can give the speech to Meepo again. Son, when you grow up, would you be the savior of the broken?
I'm
We're
gonna
not
roll.
talking about Meepo.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
Okay.
We're talking,
I'm sure
we're talking about Sturl. Sturl might have to oil his pecs with some leftover grease from some Taylor ham
So
We
we're
have to go
gonna
back to
and
Elton.
make himself useful.
we're gonna engage in a
Sexual.
time-honored D&D tradition. Roll for sexuality. So if a
I thought this game didn't have sex in it. Like we were avoiding sex. I mean, I
We're
make penis
avoiding it.
jokes here and there.
this is
but
good.
yeah.
It's going to be
That's-
PG-13. It's going to be PG-13. This is fine. If it's 10 or higher, he's at least curious.
He looks in
16.
the direction.
You can try it.
Okay. All right. And then maybe we be prepared to be in ambush. So he sees a goblin just, leaning against the wall. Just a hot goblin. A hot, greasy goblin.
Now, I assume you're talking about Sturl, but you also have, and I guess, it didn't have to be a goblin man. You also have various, people who have minor illusion,
Oh yeah, I have
disguise
minor illusion.
self.
I'm kind of a fan of
Right.
just focusing on the goblin. It's kind of like that one image I sent to Silverbog.
That's a good out of
a while
context
ago.
comment.
Where it was it somebody, I forget what video game it was, but walks out and he's super muscular and he's wearing a towel and he's like, are you frying chicken over there? You
It's Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic the Hedgehog, that's who it was.
It's a
Yeah, that's not
buff,
where I thought that
wet
was going.
Sonic the Hedgehog with a towel around his waist, and he goes, "You frying chicken over there?" Haha, no, I'm just kidding. You just pee weird.
Yeah, be weird.
Yeah.
I want that to happen right now, where he's just
Elton's in
wearing
the-
a towel.
Elton's in the chat on his Valentine's date asking if his death went over well. Oh no, he pinged that to me. He's like, how'd the death go?
That's hilarious. That's really.
Did you tell him I'm actually having a time where kind of no one's paying attention to Meepo or trying to get him killed? He's very under the radar right now, and I'm really enjoying it.
This is going to be your award-winning performance, Elton.
Best episode by Elton, the one he wasn't on.
Oh, poor Elton.
So yeah, you could try to set a honey pot. How would you like to do it? So I
Well,
can
first
tell
of all,
you-
let's grease him up. Let's get some. Let's go back and get some Elton juice off his body. Grease
There-
this guy up.
they're gonna appear probably on the northern side of the grove. Where you are. You don't have a lot of great hiding places. You can hide in this little room, but that's pretty far away. You might want to try to hide amongst the trees or in some of the rubble that scatters the floor. I'd say there's a couple of good hiding spots you could find. You focus on rubble, you could focus on trees. To get there, you're going to have to walk pretty close to a few of the trees. And you can't really gauge if they're going to turn into twig blights on you or not. But I will say, you get the vibe that while there aren't a lot of goblins near your immediate area, you're on a pretty far away side of the grove. If you start shooting fireballs and stuff, you're going to alert everyone. And you can hear that there is a significant amount of activity in the grove. You think you might even hear some like arcane chanting. In Silverbog, I think you would actually recognize. Let me see if this is still a thing in this edition. No, I don't think druids have their own special language anymore. But you recognize their druid incantations.
Mm-hmm.
Great place to stop. We got to break this up so you can do your exit, and then we do the intro for the next episode.
So yes, as you hear those incantations, you begin looking for hiding spots. You're setting your trap. That seems like a great place to end. And we'll have to find out what you guys do next time on House Nuzzle and the Quest for the Cup, or as it's called online, the D&D episodes.
God damn it. Screw you. Look, I do my best. I have so many episodes to edit, and I'm just cranking them out, okay? Give me a break. Okay, let's all clap. What a great episode, except that Ben sucks. Yay!
Don't worry, I do the same thing. Words About Books, the role-playing games, just like WAB TTRPG 2, 3, 4.
I don't think you appreciate me.
What's wrong?
I appreciate it.
Do you?
I do.
If I died tomorrow, would you give a eulogy that involves references to the Black Parade?
I would happily eulogize you with quotes from the Black Parade. And I would use only the finest of deli meats to send you onto.
I like that as you do the eulogy, you're laying out the deli meats on the podium as you're doing my eulogy.
I slap the deli meat away. Absolutely not. You pull out the waxed. It's a log wrapped in waxed canvas.
That's how a lot of deli meats start, though.